stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Virginia Tech Hokies taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the first swing of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Adams. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll leave it with him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. To the air, it's Anger. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Saw that screen start to develop. I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air. It's Washington. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hokies want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
To the air on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. The chains now on second and long. They'll run the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Lyons. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Give to the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Anger. Grab near the sticks, it's Gary. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. After the break, they'll go back to work. The give to Davis. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Bounced off his feet. The Hokies in the hurry-up. Lost to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Stewart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Holloway. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Looking to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. To the air, it's Washington. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to 5th.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Holloway. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45, on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Got it in the middle. It's Holloway. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's caught. It's Green. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Man, you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Washington. A shot toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking downfield to throw. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. The official says no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Back to pass. It's Anger. Going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. A designed run for the quarterback. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Stewart. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Bears the pressure. Keeps it and gets the 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Grab near the marker, it's Green. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking to scramble. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 21 to USC. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And the Noles decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the tailback.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to throw, it's Anger. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Seminoles are on the move. Gonna run it. It's Lions. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Anger. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He lets one fly deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The Hokies moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it in. It's Heath. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Lions. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the option. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Seminoles are on the move. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Dropping back, it's Anger. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Lions. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Looking for space. It's Ocha. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Noles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Here comes the option. Running toward the goal line, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Adams.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. These DBs going to give a little cushion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They'll stop him short, just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite them. So there's nothing.